Hello everybody, and welcome to Hungary's favorite language learning video blog. I'm your host, Michael Lyons. Today, we're going to focus on an aspect of English that is a common source of mistakes and confusion for those learning English as a second language. It's a small thing, and a lot of these videos focus on topics that are seemingly small mistakes, but they just don't sound good. And by focusing on correcting just a few of these small things, you can really improve your fluency and boost your confidence in speaking English. That's why it's really worth looking at these, understanding them, and practicing them. So, let's take a look at today's topic. Let's say in English you wanted to say something about az egyik barátom. How would you say that in English? Or how about az egyik kollégám? Or az egyik ügyfelem? How would you say that in English? Think about it for a second. Would you say, A, one of my friend has decided to take a job at a multinational company, or B, one of my friends has decided to take a job at a multinational company? Which one do you think is correct? Well, if you said B, one of my friends, you would be right. One of my friends has decided to take a job at a multinational company. One of my friends. Why is that? Well, I know that the logic here in Hungarian is az egyik barátom, but the way that we think about this in English is a barátaim közül az egyik. And that's why we say one of my friends, one of her colleagues, one of his classmates, one of my customers, one of their acquaintances, one of plus the plural. That's the logic for all of these. Let's take a look at a few examples just to reinforce the idea. One of my colleagues has just gone on maternity leave. One of the reasons for the change in the company car policy is to cut costs. One of her relatives has been living in Canada since the 1970s. I spoke to one of the account managers who promised to have me the offer by the end of the week. And finally, you will find the salt on one of the shelves next to the microwave oven. These are all of the examples of how to use the one-of structure properly. To really master this, why don't you write a few example sentences using this structure? One of the best ways to master this is practice, practice, practice. With a little bit of practice, you'll get the hang of it. For additional practice, do the exercise worksheet for this video in the newsletter. I'm sure that if you spend just 20 minutes practicing this, you will never make this mistake again. I'm 100% sure. That's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. Remember to like us and share us on Facebook, spread the word to your friends, and of course feel free as always to post your comments underneath the video. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you so much for joining us, and see you next time. Cheers.